What's up? This one goes out to Mr. Jimmy and Teamseas. What's up, guys? Look, I noticed on your Teamseas page that you're going to be doing half volunteer cleanups. And for the last 2 years, I've been working on a project which the main idea of is volunteer cleanups are inefficient, right? They work in the short term, but they're very expensive to organize. And when the funding stops, they stop. What I've developed is a new permanent fixture that allows people to do cleanups whenever they like, right? So Mahalo, boom. It's in place permanently, and it works like this. Ooh, I'm walking down the street. Hey, what's that? Oh, let me try.
I pick up a litter picker in a plastic bag.
Hey, I'm cleaning. Never done that before. That was fun. With some promotion, what can happen is that every day, every couple hours, there's somebody participating with one of the Mahalo objects that you place around in strategic locations. Unfortunately, my prototype was murdered. I included too much metal in its design, and yeah, it was stolen, right? I'm in no position to carry on, but I do have plans in my head for a version 2 that can easily be made for less than $200 each. Boom. And you can see in front of me, here is the Mahalo prototype, the version 2. So there's much less metal included in this version. It starts with a concrete block underneath the ground, and then it goes up rebar and molded recycled plastic. So it's one piece, and that's the structural element that supports the headpiece up the top. Now, this is obviously a Mahalo branded device, but if you were doing Teamseas, you would have a Teamseas logo up the top. And Mahalo is positioned next to an existing trash bin and in a fun area. So here we are in some sort of nice downtown area. Please imagine there's a lovely beach there or a lovely park, okay? So this man has just spotted the Mahalo device and he's walked up to it. So how does Mahalo service this man? Well, on the Mahalo, there is 3, 5, 7 strong magnets. And attached to them are litter pickers. So this man is going to go pick up a litter picker. The litter pickers are supported at the top and at the bottom so that they won't go anywhere. We've all of that worked out very well from the Mahalo version 1. So the man picks up a litter picker, and above the litter picker, you can see a receptacle for holding plastic bags. So these are possibly Teamseas branded plastic bags. And the man has just picked up a litter picker and a plastic bag. So he's free now to go off and search for litter in the surrounding area, and that might be the path he takes, for example. So you can see now he's got a full bag of litter, and he's come back. He'll replace the litter picker and put the plastic bag down by the trash bin or at the base of the Mahalo. So these litter pickers are about $2, $3, $4 sales price. If you compare that to minimum wage of getting someone to clean, they are essentially, they'll pay themselves off within half an hour. So as long as someone doesn't steal them in the first half an hour, they're economic to put out. But in our testing, we had very little stealing of the actual litter pickers. And if they do get stolen, replacing them is easy enough. So anyway, there we go. So we have the structural element into the concrete block, rebar and molded plastic, neodymium magnets, and supported at the bottom with an extra piece. QR codes can be mounted on it. You can have your big, lovely logo at the top, your color scheme. Yeah, it's the Mahalo V2 is going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit because the previous one was about $5,000 to buy, and this one will be about $200 to buy. Great awareness for Teamseas and kind of almost a business model there as well, by supplying the bags and the litter pickers. And you're going to get huge social media exposure as well, because people will be posting about the litter they collected that day or the beautiful location they're in, all these things. So if you want some permanency in your brand and you want some long life promotion that will constantly appear, let's get some Mahalos out there in the public, hey? All right, thanks guys, appreciate it. Bye-bye. Boom, Teamseas version. I'd be really happy if you somehow manage to find trial locations for Mahalo in your Teamseas program. And obviously you get these massive signposts everywhere. and you can resupply the litter pickers to fund more Teamseas stuff. So you sell them at a slight profit. You know, you'd probably donate one Mahalo, and then like give them like 50 litter pickers, and when they eventually run out in a couple of years, you can be like, oh yeah, you can come back to us to get them, and they're like, you make like $1 off each one or whatever, and you can just constantly fund Teamseas through that if you give out enough of them to start with. Yeah, you could do all sorts of silly challenges based on them.
Mr. Boist cleans all national parks. Mr. Best cleaner Reno Gulf of Mexico beaches. Senor Beast gets 1 million tones recycled.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Anyway, let me know if you're interested in this. I'll help you design the new one, and I can tell you loads about it. I'll even shout you out on my channel. And yeah, I don't want any money or anything off this. I just want like to be right. I've invested so much of my time and effort into developing this new form of cleaning, and I really think that it could take off as if it had a correct introduction and it was put in the right places. So yeah, get in contact with me, and I'll give you everything I got. Peace.
So your opinion about this to the government, do you think they should like do more of these stuff?
Plus this helps clean our planet Earth, plus it's fun for the kids. I think they should do it once a month in every household or compound, or just make their parents tell the kids, like if you find this much litter and this much points, you get something like a small prize, like a Kit Kat, something like that.
10, 11, 12, 13